Hello and welcome to this video walkthrough. Today what I'm going to be screencasting are the resources to use when creating your 8-semester or 4-year plan here at USF, and how you're going to build this plan in Google Sheets and then pull it into your Google site ePortfolio. What you see here on the screen is where you're going to end up on your ePortfolio site, pulling in your Google Sheet that's been tailored specifically to you to reflect transfer credit that you're bringing into USF, any AP, IB, dual enrollment, or test credit, the courses you're currently taking on the ACE program, and then planning out the classes you'll take for the next 4 years. This is intended to be a fluid document. It's not set in stone, but this is going to be a very helpful tool when working with your academic advisor throughout your time at USF. So let's start with the 8-semester plan website. From here, you can pick from the drop-down your major and concentration area for a sample 8-semester plan of what you might take as part of your time here at USF. Now, these haven't been tailored to you yet, so you'll need to adjust this once you look at it. You'll see that it's laying out 8 different semesters and maybe some summer terms for how to complete the degree that you've selected. You can see the total number of credit hours on this page, and you'll see areas where it has specific classes listed that you need to take. Classes that have a little exclamation mark next to them are important for staying on track, so you want to be mindful of keeping the sequence and terms for these classes. And then you'll also see areas where it'll say things like Foreign Language 1, which means you're going to need to pick a foreign language and take it at the first level, or FKL for Gen Ed Fine Arts. Now sometimes you can click on these and see what might be an option, but if that's not popping up, you can also go to the site on USF FKL Core Curriculums and get some more information about what the requirements and courses are. So if you don't know what you need for a FKL Gen Ed Fine Arts credit, you can go over here, look at Fine Arts, and look at currently approved courses and see the list. And you want to plug in specific courses instead of just leaving it as CAFA in this case. You can also go out to the USF schedule search on Oasis, and you can even plug in for fall that you want to specifically look at classes that fulfill the fine arts requirements that are available. And so this will come up with classes that have seats available that will fulfill fine arts FKL requirements. So once you have the sample 8-semester plan, we're going to copy it and hit Control-C. And then we're going to go over to Google Sheets. Now for this, I'm going to start a new Google Sheet and plug in our paste. Now, this is just a start. This is not where it needs to be to plug into your ePortfolio just yet. So you want to go in and tailor this. So say you want to take French. You would go ahead and type in French 1. And you would want to find the course prefix and number for the class as well, so that you know what you need to be looking for when you go to register for that semester. Same thing if it's a major elective or a general elective. You want to be looking at what's required within your major and what you have to choose from. You can go over to the USF catalog to look at this. And you want to be looking at your catalog year. So right now, I'm going to go out here and look at this major. And this has the state mandated requirements listed out here that are built into that sample 8-semester plan. It's got the core courses listed here and then major elective courses. So for this major, I need to choose 15 credit hours from this list. So I can go in and say, okay, all of these are upper level because they're 3,000 or 4,000 level, which is what's upper level. So say I want to take petrology, I could go in and say, all right, I'm going to take petrology. and then add that in as my major upper level elective. So you're going to do that for all 8 semesters. Now remember, this is a sample. This is not set in stone. You don't have to take all of these classes in this exact order in these exact semesters. This is meant to be a tool that you're going to use when working with your academic advisor. So now, once you've got all of the updates into your 4-year plan, you're going to go over to your Google site that you've created for your introduction activity and go to the tab. If you haven't already created your My USF Plan tab, you can do that from Pages and then add a page. But I've already created it. So I'm just going to go a little further down here, and I want to insert from Google Docs Sheets my sample 8 semester plan that I've been working on. So we're going to insert it. But there's a critical step. So right now I can see that I've pulled this in because I have the permission to see that. But this current spreadsheet is not set to share. It's currently private. So I'm going to go into the share settings that were up here in the right-hand corner and then get shareable link. And you'll see the settings here. You want anyone with the link can view, which should be a default setting, but that's the setting you need to make sure that it's showing up on your published Google site. So I'm going to hit done. And now it should be okay on my Google site. And I don't know if you saw before, but you can kind of drag and adjust the area for how you want your spreadsheet to work. And there is a little scroll bar over here as well. But if you want to just make it look a little neater, expanding the size of it would help with that. And then again, be sure to publish. And you want to make sure that your publish settings are not available to public search engines. Now that doesn't make it completely invisible. And you can also adjust your site location. And then you can also view published site. You may want to check this in another browser just to be sure that, again, you've properly set your document so that when you're embedding documents from other areas of Google, that it's coming in properly. Now, one thing you might notice that I did in my earlier example was I cut and paste half of this so it could sit side by side and just be a little neater looking and a bit more compact. So that's what you're going to do in terms of utilizing the resources like the Sample 8 semester plans, the catalog, the USF FKL sites to build a sample 4-year plan and then create it on your Google spreadsheet and pull it in to your portfolio. Thank you for watching.